stalled cars out there with.
Anyone who's ever parked downtown knows the rule. Pay now or pay later.
Most people get a parking ticket, they just pay it.
But even Casey Moreland, presiding judge of Davidson County's General Sessions Courts, admits what we discovered is true. Some folks may not always have to pay if they know the right person.
If a police officer comes to you and says, Judge, this ticket was given to a friend of mine, would you dismiss it?
Have I dismissed? Yes.
In fact, NewsChannel 5 reviewed more than 136,000 parking tickets for the past 2 years and found 88,000 were guilty. The drivers paid the fines. But almost 16,000 parking tickets were dismissed or, in court language, retired, and no one can say why.
Just looking at numbers, probably don't look good on its surface, but you have to be there to hear the reason and that the tickets get dismissed.
McNair, play fake.
But no one can say why Steve McNair scored a break.
Touchdown! Titans!
When the multi-million-dollar quarterback got this parking ticket, instead of paying the $11, he gave it to someone who got a substitute judge to dismiss it. That judge says he does not remember it, but he presumes a police officer must have brought him the ticket.
I'm sure that's correct.
Would that be uncommon?
That a police officer brought a ticket? Absolutely not.
Still, employees at this downtown Walgreens make McNair's connections pale by comparison.
I recognize this one, that one, and this one of late.
Their vehicles are well known to parking enforcement officer Daryl Burnside and his co-workers, and we watched as they illegally parked all day long. In the last 2 years, court records show the Walgreens vehicles racked up well over 200 tickets. And you guessed it, somebody made those 200-plus parking tickets just go away.
What does that tell you?
Well, it appears that somebody knows somebody.
So who takes care of your parking tickets for you?
No comment.
Store manager Barbara Van Meter got hit with 57 parking tickets in 2 years. Court records also show she had 2 speeding tickets, but she did not pay a single one.
Can you tell us how you get out of so many parking tickets?
I have no comments.
Assistant manager Cynthia Holman wasn't far behind with 51 tickets that all got dismissed.
Ma'am, why don't you just pay your parking tickets?
But store employees did not want to share their ticket secrets with everybody else.
You're not allowed to videotape inside a Walgreens drugstore.
Are you allowed to get tickets fixed?
You're going to have to leave.
In some cases, notes on the Walgreens tickets indicate a judge dismissed them. ROP, request of prosecutor, or request of officer.
There may have been an officer. It wasn't me.
Some of those were written, it turns out, by Burnside, who says he can only conclude somebody went behind his back and asked judges to dismiss his tickets.
So these tickets have been fixed.
They've been taken care of, it appears.
Someone in the police department, an officer, asked me to withdraw it.
Judge Dan Eisenstein says his own notes on a few of those tickets suggest it was a police officer who came to him claiming to have the authority to dismiss them.
And they are misusing me as a judge. And if you find out who's doing it, I would be delighted to know. Right now, I am furious about it.
Can you tell us who your ticket fixer is?
But these folks aren't alone. Our investigation also found tickets being taken care of for politicians, police employees, even officials inside the judge's own courts.
Is that the way the system is supposed to work?
It's absolutely not.